90% of the people doing sit-ups right now are just destroying their lower backs, not building a six-pack. In the next few minutes, I'm dropping the exact 5 at-home exercises that actually force your core to grow without any equipment. Stick around, and I'll show you how to string them into a simple 15-minute routine that completely replaces hours of useless gym time. But whatever you do not skip exercise number 4. It's the one weird, slow-motion move that finally targets that stubborn lower belly fat. Let's get real for a second. You know the drill. You've been there. You finish a long day, you pull up some random YouTube ab workout, and you clear a spot on the living room rug. You spend 20 minutes yanking your neck up and down, pulling on your head until you're dizzy. And what happens? You wake up the next day with a strained spine, a stiff neck, and absolutely zero results in the mirror. The fitness industry lied to you. They made millions convincing people that getting a shredded midsection requires an expensive gym membership. They want you pulling on heavy cable machines, buying weird plastic ab rollers, or drinking magic supplements. The reality? The core is a completely unique muscle group. It doesn't respond to floppy, high-speed, momentum-based reps. Your abs don't care how fast you can do a sit-up. They respond to one thing: targeted, brutal tension. We are stripping away all the nonsense today. We're talking pure, biomechanically proven bodyweight moves. Exercise number 1 is your wake-up call: the dead bug. If you walk into any commercial gym right now, you'll see a dozen people doing this move completely wrong. They swing their arms and legs around like an upside-down turtle trying to flip over. That is just junk volume. The magic of the dead bug isn't in your arms or your legs. It's all about what your back is doing. Lie flat on your back. Bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle and point your arms straight up to the ceiling. Now, here is the secret. You have to actively press your lower back into the floor. I mean, literally glue it down. If I walked over and tried to slide a piece of paper under your lower back, I shouldn't be able to get it through. When you lock that spine down, you instantly activate your transverse abdominis. Think of that muscle as your built-in weight belt. It's the deep corset that pulls your stomach in tight and keeps your waist looking small. Now, keeping that back pinned, slowly lower one arm and your opposite leg toward the floor. Stop an inch above the rug. Don't let them touch. Bring them back up to the center. It sounds ridiculously easy, right? Try doing it for 40 seconds straight. It is brutally hard. You'll be shaking by the 5th rep. This move fixes your foundation, but the real burn starts when we take your legs off the floor completely in just a second. If it's blowing your mind that a simple move like the dead bug is actually harder than 50 crunches, hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm about to save you a lot more wasted gym time. Now that your deep foundation is awake, we escalate the tension. Exercise number 2 is the upper core burner. It's called the hollow body hold. This is a gymnastics secret. If you've ever watched the Olympics, you know gymnasts have the strongest, most shredded cores on the planet. Why? Because they know how to resist gravity. You're still on your back. You press that lower spine into the rug just like before, but this time you lift your head and your shoulder blades completely off the floor. At the same time, you lift your straight legs about 6 inches off the ground. Your arms are reaching right up past your ears. Your body literally looks like a shallow bowl. And then, you just hold it. You don't move. You don't do reps. You just fight gravity. 10 seconds in, you'll feel a deep fire creeping up your rectus abdominis, those front six-pack muscles. 20 seconds in, you'll be shaking like a leaf. You are forcing every single muscle fiber in your stomach to lock down and stabilize your entire body weight. You're breathing shallowly, gritting your teeth, and fighting the urge to drop your heels. It hurts. It burns. But it's the exact kind of tension that forces the muscle to grow thicker and more visible. We just torched the front of your stomach. Now we have to attack the sides. Exercise number 3 is the oblique slicer. We are doing Russian twists, but we are doing them the right way. Most people sit on the floor, lift their feet, and just flail their hands from side to side as fast as humanly possible. They're just twisting their spine and using pure momentum. No wonder their sides never get defined. Here is the fix. Sit up, Lean back to a 45-degree angle and lock your feet together off the floor. Now, twist your shoulders, not just your hands, to the right. When you get to the end of your range of motion, stop. Give me a full, hard 2-second pause. 1, 2. Then slowly twist to the left. Stop again. 1, 2. That pause is where the magic happens. It completely kills the momentum. It forces your obliques to scream as they break and reverse the weight of your torso. You'll feel it gripping your ribs like a vice. Now your sides are absolutely on fire. But wait till you see the move I use to hit the absolute hardest part of the stomach. You're not ready for this one. This is the one I promised you at the start. Exercise number 4, the lower belly target. Everyone complains about that little pouch of fat right below the belly button. You can't spot reduce fat, but you can build the muscle underneath so it pushes through and looks tight and flat. The problem is, standard leg raises usually just work your hips. We are doing the reverse crunch, but we are adding a 4-second negative. Lie flat on your back. Bring your knees toward your chest. Now, use your lower abs to roll your hips up off the floor. It's a very small movement. Just lift the tailbone toward the ceiling. Now, here is the secret weapon. Do not just drop your hips back down. Lower them in slow motion. Count it out in your head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Barely let your tailbone tap the rug and then roll right back up. The magic is in that slow drop. It's called the eccentric phase. Muscles sustain the most micro tears when they are lengthening under tension. You will feel that deep, burning cramp right below your belly button. It's intense. If your core is practically cramping just thinking about that 4-second drop a comment below with your favorite ab move and hit subscribe so we can keep building this together. We're almost at the finish line. You've hit every part of your stomach, the front, the sides, the deep inner belt, and the lower abs. You're panting on the floor. Your muscles feel heavy. You've worked every inch of your midsection, but there is one final move that ties it all together. And it might just be the hardest thing you do all week. Exercise number 5 is the ultimate finisher, the body saw, also known as the plank walkout. This is the final boss fight of the routine. Turn over. Get into a standard push-up position. Your core is already exhausted, but we are about to introduce the ultimate core destabilizer. Keep your feet planted. Now, slowly walk your hands forward, past your shoulders, past your face. Keep walking them out until your body is stretched to its absolute limit. You're hovering just inches above the floor, supported only by your toes and your hands way out in front of you. Hold that fully extended position for 1 second. Every single core fiber is now fighting to keep your spine from snapping in half and collapsing to the floor. The load on your midsection is extreme. It's agonizing. Then, slowly walk your hands back to the starting push-up position. Do not let your hips sag. Do not stick your butt in the air. Keep your body perfectly straight. If you're shaking right now, you're doing it right. If you want more routines that push you exactly like this, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss next week's breakdown. This walkout move is the ultimate proof that you don't need heavy iron plates or fancy gym machines to get shredded. Your own body weight, stretched out like a bridge, provides more resistance than any piece of plastic equipment ever could. You survived the 5 moves. You have the blueprint. Now, here is the exact game plan to turn these exercises into a physical reality. You're going to do these 5 moves as a circuit. You work for 40 seconds, and then you rest for 20 seconds. That's 1 minute per exercise. 5 minutes per round. You are going to do 3 rounds. That is 15 minutes of total work. Just 15 minutes. It completely replaces the hours you used to spend doing useless sit-ups and sloppy crunches. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't even need to put on shoes. A 6-pack isn't built by paying a ridiculous monthly fee to a crowded fitness club. It's built right there on the living room floor when nobody is watching. It's built in those 20 seconds of shaking, sweating, and fighting the urge to quit. Clear some space. Set a timer on your phone. Put on a track that gets your blood moving and get to work right now.